Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to John Mulaney being bad at math. Me too. Not my ministry. Terrible at math. All right, let's see what he has to say.
My name is John Mulaney, and a few things about myself should tell you. For years, I was a child, and during that time, I went to a school, right? But I was terrible in school. I was awful at it. My worst subject was math, and in the grade school that I went to, they did this thing one year where they divided all the kids up into two different math groups, right? Based on your abilities.
That's terrible.
And the first group that you could be in was called the Blue Angels. And it was named after the famous aviators. And the other group was called Group 2. Yeah. Oh, we were a small bunch of kids in Group 2. Best part of it is, we picked the name ourselves.
I would have been in group 3. That's how bad I am at math. They would have made a group 3 just for me. Just for me. Don't worry about it.
A bunch of kids in Group 2. Best part of it is, we picked the name ourselves.
Of course you did.
The teacher was like, what are we gonna call you, Group 2? And we were like, bingo, you got it right there. 4 and 5 is 12. I watch too much crime stuff. I do. Too many crime dramas. I love Law and Order. That is my favorite show on television. I love Law and Order. It's good. I love Law and Order because it's the same episode every single time.
Literally.
Like, it's the same thing again and again, Law and Order is. To the point that, like, you see the same types of characters on every Law and Order.
I'm so glad somebody said it. I enjoy Law and Order. I am too, like, a crime junkie, like, cop documentary kind of girl. But, like, Law and Order for me, it's like, you know, I don't know, what channel is it that it comes on, like, all day long? And it's like, if you watch 3 episodes, you've watched a movie, essentially, because it's a run-on sentence. I said it.
Some of my personal favorites, there is a guy who, while being questioned by homicide detectives, will not stop unloading crates. Doesn't matter to this guy. Double rape and murder? Nah. He's gotta unload that van. The detectives will show up with all these serious questions, and this guy is just like, Tony Ramirez? Yeah, I remember him. Used to work here Tuesdays, right? It's like, dude, people have died. How often are you questioned by homicide detectives? I love Law and Order, and I miss Jerry Orbach more than certain dead relatives of mine. He was the best. He was the best. For those of you that don't know who that is, Jerry Orbach, he was a wonderful actor. He played Detective Lenny Briscoe on Law and Order for many, many years. He was also the dad in Dirty Dancing. He's the one that put Baby in the corner. That's right.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner. Yeah, I feel like you can, like, multiple choice the episodes of Law and Order, like which person is going to be the villain? Is it going to be A, the obvious, B, the teacher, or C, the random guy on the side of the road? Out of those 3, it'll be somebody, for sure.
He was a wonderful actor, but a couple years ago, he died. Now, you may know that, but you may not know, and I'm not lying to you, Montreal, I wouldn't do that. After Jerry Orbach died, this is absolutely true, he donated his eyes to the New York Eye Bank. He was an eye donor. So there's these signs all around New York that say, Jerry Orbach gave his heart and soul to the gift of acting and the gift of sight to 2 New Yorkers. 2 New Yorkers got Jerry Orbach's eyes. Sorry, like as a transplant, not just to have, like they got them put in.
Thank you for the clarity. Thank you for the clarity.
2 New Yorkers, though. That is fascinating to me, because they're 2 different New Yorkers. They probably don't know each other, right? They're probably strangers. Well, that would make a great movie. That would make
He's kind of right. He's actually kind of right.
Oh,
Romantic
I can
comedy.
see the preview now. They're just like, he's an average guy who only likes sports. Dude, you sold your grandmother's wedding ring? What? It was for season tickets. She's a busy businesswoman who only likes business. Ma'am, could you turn off that Bluetooth? We're at a baptism. He's March Madness. She's Merrill Lynch. Got it. But they have one thing in common. They both have Jerry Orbach's eyeballs shoved into their...
He set that up so well. Like, that was such a good trailer. I would watch this. I would watch this and see them like catch each other's eyes and be like, you look familiar.
Of Jerry Orbach's eyeballs shoved into their face. New Line Cinema presents Love at First Sight.
Perfect.
This summer,
Perfect.
love is spelled with 2 I's. And the scene, I thought a lot about it, thank you. And the scene where the guy and the girl finally find each other, because the first act of the movie, they get the eye transplant, that's a given. Rest of the movie, they're walking around New York, but they keep like crisscrossing paths, like in that movie Serendipity, which is not bad. So they're walking around, they're like, oh, when are they finally gonna meet? And here's the scene where they meet, okay?
Oh, gosh.
If you remember, on Law and Order, whenever Jerry Orbach saw a dead body, he'd make a funny little joke. He'd
Oh,
make
gosh.
a one-liner
Oh,
every single
gosh.
time.
Oh, God. I really hope somebody says, you look familiar.
Make a funny little joke. He'd make a one-liner every single time. So the guy and the girl are coming down the street from opposite ends of the street, all right? And there's an alley in the middle of the street, and there's a teacher lying dead in the alley. And at the same moment, they both go, huh, school's out, and then they lock eyes.
Oh! Wait. What? So they will both make the same joke about this body in the alley. And okay, I got it. School's out. Teacher, she's out. Got it. Took me about 3 seconds, but I got it. I mean, I can appreciate the amount of time he put into thinking about this romantic comedy, and I would go watch it. Let me know in the comments if you would watch it, and go have the day you deserve. Peace.